Hello, everyone. So, today we'll be discussing the alternative therapies. These are called alternative therapies because these are the alternative possibilities, or rather, the more unconventional ways of treating disorders, other than the more conventional or the more regular ways of treating disorders, like that of psychotherapy. So, these are the other ways. So some of them are like we have yoga, meditation, there's acupuncture, there's herbal remedies, etc. Out of all these, the most popular and the most used are yoga and meditation. When we talk about yoga, it's a very, very ancient Indian technique, and it's been actually detailed even in the Ashtanga yoga of the Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. And yoga, if you see, it's today, if you see, it refers to something to do with the body postures, or even called the asanas, or even the breathing practices, or so to say, the pranayama. And also yoga can be called where you do have a combination of asanas, or the body postures, or along with that you also have the breathing practices. So that's what yoga is all about in today's time. And when we talk about meditation, meditation is something to do with like really being able to focus your attention on your own breath, or for that matter, even on the object or the thought, or it could be even a mantra. So, that is what is meditation. It's all about focusing your attention on one particular thing, be it an object, be it your breath, be it your own thought, or the mantra that you could be chanting. But when we talk about, of course, Vipassana meditation, which is another form of meditation. So, in Vipassana meditation, it is actually a mindfulness based meditation where you are not really trying to focus on a very fixed object, or even for that matter, on your thoughts to be able to pay attention to it. You are actually very, very passively trying to observe your own bodily sensations, your thoughts, in a very passive way. And that probably could be passing through in your own awareness in that moment. So that is what vipassana meditation is. That's another form of meditation. Then we do have another technique, which is a rapid breathing technique, and that is called the Sudarshana Kriya Yoga. It's the SKY. So quite famous and quite known, actually, a very popular technique, rapid breathing technique. So, what are you trying to do here is you're trying to induce hyperventilation. In hyperventilation, you actually start breathing very, very fast. Here basically you are exhaling more than you're actually inhaling. So the process of breathing is very fast, and that is what is meant by hyperventilation, and that is what this entire technique is all about, and that is why it's called the rapid breathing technique. It's called the Sudarshan Kriya Yoga, and it's very beneficial because it's actually a very low risk technique, and also an added benefit to it is that it's quite a low cost technique. And the benefits are that it actually can treat stress, anxiety, even the PTSD, depression, stress related medical illnesses, even substance abuse, and even to do with the criminal offenders. The rehabilitation of criminal offenders can also be an added benefit of the SKY technique. So when we talk about the SKY technique, which is the Sudarshana Kriya Yoga, it is actually used as a public health intervention technique also, which we've discussed. It is to do with the PTSD, which is the post traumatic stress disorder, and it's to do with the, especially the survivors of, like disasters, which could be earthquakes, or it could be any kind of a disaster that's taken place, and how people do feel the stress even after the disasters, and they do need an immediate relief. So that's when this treatment really helps, So, the benefits of yoga, if you come to see, are yoga techniques definitely enhance your well being, your mood, attention, your mental focus, and of course, it builds your stress tolerance as well. So, when you do take a proper training through a very skilled person, and if you try and practice yoga for 30 minutes every day, you're definitely going to experience the benefits of yoga, and of course, a research when conducted at the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, it's actually been found that India has shown that literally, it's quite true that the Sudarshan Kriya Yoga, which is the SKY, actually reduces your depression, even to do with alcoholic patients who are practicing the SKY have been able to really cut down and really reduce their depression and stress levels. Insomnia is also something which you can completely transform with the help of yoga. And yoga can actually reduce the time to go to sleep, and it improves the quality of sleep as well. And lot of pop people today, of course, lot of eminent people also, like you do see celebrities, and you do see that yoga has become actually a lifestyle for many people, and they are actually into this practice of yoga every day. And then, of course, we have the Kundalini Yoga, and this Kundalini Yoga is actually taught, and in USA it was taught. That's where it started, and it has actually been found that it's very, very affected, very quite effective when it comes to the treatment of mental disorders, you know and it's been found that Kundalini Yoga is quite effective in the treatment of OCD as well. And what it does is that it actually combines the breathing techniques, so to say, the pranayama, and with the chanting of mantras. So there will be breathing techniques in the Kundalini Yoga, and there will also be the chanting of mantra, and that happens together, so there is a combination of these two, so when, of course, we do see that how when people have been going through repeated episodes of depression, with the help of mindfulness, which is again a form of meditation, they've been able to completely get rid of it, that is actually vipassana, and this kind of meditation, if you see, it actually helps the patients to really be able to process their emotional stimuli in a much, much better way, in a more profound way. So this was all about the alternative therapies, where we mainly discussed about, of course, yoga and meditation, the different kinds, or the different types of yoga, then, the different forms of meditation as well. So this was all about the alternative therapies. Thank you so much.